Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to The Edward. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I'll be discussing what I thought of the fairly interesting, visually beautiful, if not somewhat confusing and rather indifferent film that is The Green Knight. It's the new fantasy adventure film that dropped today in theaters. I just got back from watching it. I've got a few things to say about it, but before I go on, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled film review, so if you've not seen The Green Knight and you fully intend to and you want to, do not keep watching or listening to this video, as I will be discussing a lot of key scenes, spoilers, plot details, character stuff, all that jazz. So, you have been warned. That being said, let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, it was a slow burn with interesting beats throughout, but it was a little painfully too slow. Although, I'll admit, I didn't necessarily feel bored, but I did feel confused with a few things. Like, why is it the woman and the man whose house he stays in for the night, and the guy who gives him food and then kisses him because his wife kissed him or something? That didn't make sense to me. Why do they have this blindfolded old woman? Is she a servant, a family member? That's never explained. And it's never clarified or explained if the Green Knight was a creature that was summoned by Gawain's mother, or did they create him just for the purpose of testing Gawain's character and feat of strength, and to see if he was really worthy of being a knight or not. That was unclear to me. Like, I couldn't tell if they created him or if they just summoned him using their magic. I mean, the movie is called The Green Knight, but it didn't have enough Green Knight for me. Like, I was somewhat pleased with the scenes we got with the Green Knight, and one of the reasons why I was so drawn to this movie, because I was interested by the premise, and the actor playing the Green Knight has appeared in other great fantasy works. Ralph Ineson, he was in Game of Thrones, he was in the excellent horror movie The Witch, which I believe was another A24 film, and then he was one of my favorite characters in the sadly short-lived series The Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance. He was the voice of the Hunter, right back there. He was the voice of that scary Skeksis, and he was great in that voiceover role. And so when I realized it was him playing the Green Knight, I was like, oh shit, cool, him playing another awesome fantasy role. And he did a great job. Everybody in this movie did a fine job. It just had some confusing moments, and it was a bit painfully too slow for me. Like, it was a slow burn. And I kind of thought at first it would have a bit of a downer ending, but I will admit, the final couple minutes of the movie, when we realize, oh, this isn't actually happening, this is him envisioning or realizing what his future could look like if he chickens out of this. But then he removes the magical belt thing that's supposed to keep him alive and no harm will befall him. And then he tells the knight he's ready, and then the Green Knight smiles and says, well done, my brave knight. Like, are those his mother's words, or is just that the Green Knight saying, hey, you passed the test, I'm not going to hurt you? I don't know. Again, it was an interesting premise, and the beginning of the film was interesting, but then it's like everything between the beginning and the ending was very drawn out. The stuff with the giants were cool, the talking fox was cool, didn't really get the whole blindfolded woman deal. Not sure what that was about, and I'm not sure if the man and the woman who owned the house were supposed to be versions of temptation for him to overcome or something like that. I don't know. That was pretty confusing, and I just wish that they outright clarified and explained if this was an already a living creature known as the Green Knight and they summoned him with their magic and their powers, or did they create him specifically to test Gawain? That was very unclear to me. But, you know, regarding this film, I guess I'm rather indifferent. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it either, so I'm somewhere in the middle. I mean, I was happy with the scenes we got with the Green Knight. I just think for a movie called The Green Knight, there should have been a lot more Green Knight, but maybe it wasn't about him. Maybe it was more meant about Gawain's journey and arc throughout this film, which I totally understand, but I also would have preferred a lot more scenes with the Green Knight. Excellent special effects and makeup. I don't know if that was a combination of makeup and special effects for the Green Knight, but it was awesome looking. Like, he looked visually awesome, and visually just a very beautiful film, you know, so that's what I thought of it. What did you guys think of The Green Knight? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you expecting more, expecting less? Did you like it more than me? Did you hate it more than me? Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. The Green Knight is now playing in theaters, and I don't believe it's streaming anywhere yet. It's just playing in theaters for the time being. So if you're interested in prolonged walking adventure fantasy films, this is the movie for you. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your night. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.